So Jeff, please introduce yourself, share a little bit about your experience, your background, and what's your involvement with the Boynton Beach project.
Sure. So my name's Jeff Quinlivan. I'm the president of Coulter Multifamily. We're a multifamily developer. We develop kind of multifamily projects throughout the Southeast, and then we're overseeing, this is our project, we're overseeing this one here in Boynton Beach. So my involvement is my team. We're overseeing the day-to-day, the week-to-week, and kind of overall kind of execution of this project.
So Jeff, how many different projects like this have you been in charge of before over the past few decades?
So I've been involved in around 5,000 units, about 20 projects for the last kind of 15 years. Okay,
great. Can you tell us just a little bit more about this project itself? How many units, how long do you think it'll take to build, and what's the tentative timeline that we're looking at right now?
Yeah, so this project is a 210 unit age restricted project. And age restricted, that means it's for people 55 and older, and it's active adult, so it's community focused. What's really interesting about the project, here in Boynton Beach, within this location, within 15 miles, there's about 25,000 qualified households. Now, what makes that really unique for this site, there's really no competition. So we think it's gonna be a very, very well, the execution on the lease up is gonna go really smoothly. So total duration on the project, we expect to break ground here immediately. We'll start moving some of the landscape you see around. Site work will commence in about 30 to 45 days, and vertical construction will be about 2 months after that. And then once we start kind of vertical construction, we should see kind of first units come online in about 15, 16 months after that. So total duration of the project from today to when we're leased up and sell is about 40 months.
Yeah, so about 3.5 years. We should be in really good shape. We're fully leased and stabilized.
That's right.
Got it. Can you tell us a little bit about the project itself? How many units is it going to be? Amenities? Why are people going to want to stay and move in here versus somewhere else?
Sure. So it's 210 units. The clubhouse, the amenities are around 15,000 square feet. I would say on the typical project, you see about half that in total amenities. So in these active adult projects, really important to have kind of that larger amenity space. So we'll have a resort style pool, very almost exactly like you see in this picture here. We have a yoga room, we have a big club room, we have a fitness room, we have a dining room, and there's an arts and craft room. So a lot of, also is the draw here is like, we like to think of these active adult projects as kind of cruise ship on land. So it's the events, the community that we do on a weekly basis. So we expect to have about 2 to 3 events every week. And that's really what kind of engages this renter.
Tell us a little bit about Coulter. Why is Coulter a good developer that is going to be able to execute on this, and track record, location, reputation?
Sure. So Coulter, we've been around in business now for 26 years. In the course of our history, we've never failed to complete a project, never failed to complete a building, and that's something not a lot of developers, if any other developers, can say. So within Coulter, we have 6 divisions. So we do everything from multifamily like this to high-rise condo projects. So again, our track record speaks to our ability to kind of execute this deal.
Got it.
Can you tell us a little bit about this land in the area around it? What makes this site unique, and how long has it taken to get it fully entitled and to get this project ready to go?
So we're sitting on a site that is an infill site. If you were to look around, it doesn't feel like that because it's so heavily mature, or you see a lot of heavily mature landscaping. That's because the history of this site, this was a nursery that's been in place it goes back 50, 60 years. So everywhere around here is already built out. So we're kind of the hole in the donut. So you have all your day-to-day amenities, like we have a new Whole Foods about a mile up the street. There's a Publix grocery shopping center about half mile south of us, and then you're close to the Florida's Turnpike to the west, and then 95 to the east, about 5-minute, 10-minute drive each way. And then from an airport standpoint, we're about 20 minutes south of Palm Beach International Airport and about 30 minutes north of Fort Lauderdale International Airport. So it's very convenient to a lot of places in South Florida, but then it feels very, very nice and serene and peaceful here. So it's a unique site in that aspect.
Absolutely. And how long has Coulter owned the site and been working on getting it?
Right. So from an entitlement standpoint, so Coulter originally purchased the site about 6 years ago. And the entitlements to take us where we are now have been a 2-year process. It's been working with all the neighborhoods. We've had 7 to 10 neighborhood meetings to just get them on board with the project. So it's been a lengthy entitlement process to kind of secure the entitlements.
So where are we now in terms of permits, ability to start construction? Are there any obstacles ahead, or are we good to start construction?
No, so we have all our legal approvals, and then we have our kind of demo permits allow us to start the demolition work on this, and then we have permits allow us to start moving around a lot of the landscaping you see in place. We'll have our building and civil permits are kind of in review right now. It's all kind of administrative process. We expect to have the civil permits in hand in 30 days, and then building permits probably about 60 days.
And for context, it's mid-May right now, so that means that by June, July, we're going to be looking good with horizontal.
Correct.
Starting to go vertical a little after that.